newest crew member, Luke.
Hi, guys.
Luke, I must say, the blue jacket looks really good on you.
Oh, thank you. I'm just so excited to be a part of the crew.
Good. Now, we've been talking a lot about fear. So, Luke, I have to tell you, fear not.
Okay.
Now, don't be afraid. It's not scary.
I'm not afraid.
Great. So now it's time to rob fear of its power. Like this. La 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 la. R. Remember God's truth. Fear is not a part of you. Okay, next. Okay, your turn.
Okay. O. Open your mouth. Say a Bible verse about battling fear.
Okay. B. Battle it out. Do the things fear tries to keep you from doing. There you go. That was fun.
Yeah.
But did you know there's one thing that fear is afraid of? Do you know what it is?
No.
I'll tell you. God's truth. Now, are you ready? Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Great, because it's time to rehearse the verse.
verse.
Today's verse is found in the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 13. Say it like this. Isaiah 41, 13. The Lord your God says to you, do not fear, I will help you. Great, now you all repeat after me. Are you guys ready? Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Isaiah 41, 13.
Isaiah 41, 13.
The Lord your God
The Lord your God
says to you,
says to you,
do not fear,
do not fear,
I will help you.
I will help you.
Great job, everyone. Great job to you too.
Thanks.
See, it wasn't scary.
I wasn't scared.
Oh, good, our talk helped. You're welcome.
The lampshade has lost power to the tuna fish sandwich. The albatross's hummingbird has ran into the coral
Okay,
reef.
Mike,
There's a
let's
bear in
review what
there.
we learned. Was it a good idea to upload every movie ever made into Nitro's memory bank?
China.
No.
And let's see, was it a good idea to see what would happen if you pushed a marshmallow and gummy bear sandwich into its processor to cheer him up?
Underwater
No.
navigation.
Let's see, what was the biggest thing that we learned today?
You can't hook Nitro up to a nuclear fusion reactor.
Very good! Now let's fix it.
Everything is Liam.
Well,
Well, what?
we'll fix him.
Backwards and sideways.
I don't know how. That was what Clint always did. I fix engines and mechanical stuff on the station. He's a giant computer. I don't know anything about computers.
Has lost power to
Well,
the
Mike,
tuna fish
Clint is
sandwich.
gone, and you know more than anyone else up here now.
Yeah, but what if I break him? What if I make it worse? What if I permanently damage Nitro? I'm scared.
Well,
The toaster has
It has to be
cauterized the
you.
gummy bear. There is a chupacabra in the Grand Canyon.
I know Mike isn't an expert on Nitro, but he's really smart with machines, and he's the best chance that we have. But he's so scared, and he's starting to doubt himself and forget how capable he is.
What's that?
Oh, it's a 634. Someone just spilled some space juice.
Oh.
Hey. Careful. It's not safe. Something got you down?
Yeah. Ray says I'm the only one that can fix Nitro, but what if I make it worse? What if I mess up?
Well, sometimes we don't get to choose our destiny. Sometimes our destiny chooses us.
What?
Here, let me show you. Exodus, chapter 3. It's about a guy named Moses.
Moses? I've heard of him. He's the one that led God's people out of slavery. He's like a big Bible hero. There's no way he was afraid.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The book's about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed out inside. It's it's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event, when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let him blow up all the pages, let this show go live. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
Egypt was filled with Israelites. The new Pharaoh was afraid that the Israelites would become too powerful. So he made them slaves and treated them very badly. Pharaoh ordered that all baby Israelite boys had to be killed. One woman put her baby in a basket and hid him by the river's edge. His sister watched him. Pharaoh's daughter was bathing by the river. She found the baby and decided to keep him. His sister offered their mother's help to care for him. Pharaoh's daughter named him Moses. Moses grew up. One day, he saw an Egyptian beating an Israelite. Moses killed the Egyptian. Then he fled to Midian and was a shepherd for 40 years. Moses was watching his sheep on Mount Horeb. The voice of God spoke from a burning bush. "My people are suffering, Moses. I have chosen you to free them." "I can't," Moses cried. "I'll help you," God promised. "Throw down your staff." Moses did. It turned into a snake. When he picked it up, it was a staff again. "Put your hand in your cloak," God said. Moses did. He looked. It was covered with disease. When he did it again, it was healed. "Show Pharaoh that," God said. "I'm not a good speaker," said Moses. "I'll give you the words," God said. "Your brother Aaron can help." So Moses went to tell Pharaoh to set the Israelites free.
I mean, even Moses was afraid that he didn't have what it took to do the job that God asked him to do.
Yeah, I guess when you really think about it, God asked him to do something he had never done before. But I mess up all the time.
Just trust God, he will help you.
Well, what if you're there with me? Like Moses had his brother Aaron.
Yeah, sure, man. I'll be there every step of the way with you.
All right.
Oh, well, see, that's an 826.
Oh, are you sure I'm the guy for the job?
Yeah, come on.
I very fear of its when rob fear believe God me help will 2 1 3 will discover perhaps himself very point this for soon.
Okay, this is the most crucial part. You have to cross the red wire with the blue wire, all right, while keeping your hands as steady as possible. Or
what?
you don't want to know. Okay, you ready?
Come on, Mike, you can do this. Don't let fear control you.
Okay, cross the wires, but be careful.
Mike, wake up! You're having a bad dream again.
I was so scared. I can't do this. What if I mess up? What if I break it? What if I blow up the station?
Mike, you can do this.
Oh, I can't. I can't. I gotta go. To the room.
Hello, Mike. How can I help you?
Room, I have a job to do, and I'm afraid I can't do it.
Why are you afraid?
It's Nitro. He's really messed up. And what if I make it worse? What if I can't fix him?
The Bible has a great deal to say about fear.
Isaiah 41:13. The Lord your God says to you, "Do not fear, I will help you."
Many are afraid to try to do the right thing, especially something new, or something they failed at in the past.
Like when Ray was really afraid of tests, or when I was trying to stop doing pranks and I was afraid I couldn't stop.
You can be sure God is with you. He will help you, even when you're afraid.
Like when God helped Moses lead his people out of Egypt.
Yes, just like Moses. Now, go fix that robot.
I will! Fear doesn't have the power to stop me. God is with me. I rob fear of its power when I believe God will help me. That's the point. I rob fear of its power when I believe God will help me.
Well done, Mike.
All right, room. I have to go. Nitro needs me. Away!
I just plug that in and that should be it.
System diagnostic check. All functions operating at optimal capacity. Well done, Mike. I am no longer out of sorts.
Me and you both, buddy. I'm operating at optimal capacity as well.
Mike, you did it. It's so nice to be able to understand Nitro again.
It is good to be understood.
Yeah, going to the room must have helped you.
And discovering the point, too.
I rob fear of its power when I believe God will help me.
I rob fear of its power when I believe God will help me. You know what? I'm going to use that sometime.
Knowing God's there just gave me the confidence and the courage to do what I needed to.
Very good. There is one final test I need to perform to ensure I am fully operational. The Robot Dance of Joy.
See, I knew Mike could do it.
Once he let go of fear, he was able to do what he needed to do.
He just needed to be reminded that God would help him. That's all.
Which brings us to the point.
I rob fear of its power when I believe God will help me. Oh. Time for these. You go first. Time.
Oh, great. R. Remember God's truth. Fear is not a part of you.
Next. Oh, open your mouth. Say a Bible verse about battling fear. Okay, you.
Ooh, yeah. B. Battle it out. Do the things fear tries to keep you from doing.
Yes. Okay, now it's time for these. There you go. That's yours.
Whoa,
One's
what are you
mine.
doing?
We're gonna battle it out. Yeah.
That's not safe. That's a violation.
Are you afraid?
Isn't this what we do, like a verse or something?
Oh, yeah. Okay, take this off. It's cute.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Isaiah 41:13. The Lord your God says to you, do not fear, I will help you. Great job, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for these. Yes.
Okay.
Go.
Well,
I'm just gonna put that on like that.
yeah, the first thing we need to do is go over the safety rule.
Yeah.
I guess you saw how freaked out I got about trying to fix Nitro. I thought I was gonna damage our favorite robot friend. I guess I forgot that I rob fear of its power when I believe God will help me. And God will help us. God loves us so much. He sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for our sins. I am so glad I made him the leader of my life. And you can too. All you have to remember is your ABCs. A, admit. Admit that you've done wrong and ask God to forgive you for disobeying him. B, believe. Believe God sent Jesus to take the punishment for your sin. Trust that you're forgiven because Jesus made you right with God. C, choose. Choose to spend your whole life depending on God's power to help you say no to sin. As you live and love like Jesus, tell others God is the leader of your life and your number one friend. If you haven't made the decision to follow Jesus, I hope you'll make that decision today. And if you do, we want to hear about it. Be sure to tell your Konnect small group leader before you leave.